Coronavirus vaccine, Mimi, could be out by next year. The CEO of drug maker Moderna pegs the company's chances of success at 80 to 90%. Moderna has become the apparent frontrunner in the COVID-19 vaccine race. It's launching now phase 3, involving 30,000 people next month. That's the final stage before FDA approval. And new this morning, coronavirus antibodies may only last 2 to 3 months. You think, well, if I get the virus, I can't get it again, right? Well, this challenges that idea. This new study by Nature Medicine, a person develops antibodies after being infected with the virus. This study was small, only examining 37 asymptomatic and 37 symptomatic patients. But within 8 weeks, researchers say most patients saw a reduction in antibodies. Those who were asymptomatic were less likely to have antibodies after 8 weeks.
Just days after Washington state announced new death classifications for coronavirus, the statewide death toll has gone up by 19 deaths. The state said 17 of those were added during the new filing process. This comes after Washington state admitted to wrongly classifying coronavirus deaths. An inmate in eastern Washington has become the first prisoner in our state to die from COVID-19. 63-year-old Victor Bueno passed away Wednesday. He had been an inmate at the Coyote Ridge Correctional Facility in Connell since 2017 and was due for release this September. Coyote Ridge has been seeing an increase in cases. There are currently 91 confirmed cases among inmates and 38 among staff. The facility has nearly 2,000 people in quarantine who are exposed but are not showing symptoms. Coyote Ridge plans to test all staff and inmates.
5:36 now. Thurston County has applied to move to stage 3 of the governor's reopening plan. It would allow restaurants to expand capacity. Churches could hold indoor services again. But the county's health officer remains concerned about a rise in cases among young people.
We have started seeing, 4 to 5 cases a day, and majority are young people in their 20s and their 30s. And we are able to connect the dots. And they are having parties.
Dr. Yu says that not enough people are wearing masks and social distancing. She says the county can handle additional cases, but worries if people grow complacent. In preparation for phase 2, everyone who lives and works in King County will be getting a mask. The county is investing 25 million masks. More than 1 million have already been delivered. If King County does move to phase 2, it would mean restaurants could have 50% capacity. In-store retail could be allowed with 30% capacity. Staffed indoor fitness studios could reopen with 5 participants or less. And that's just some of what could come back, but only if phase 2 safety requirements are followed.
I think it's really important to remind people that moving to phase 2, moving to phase 3 doesn't mean we are done with social distancing, that we're done with wearing masks.
The county hopes that by continuing these actions, we can all help to slow the spread of coronavirus.
With so many counties opening in different stages, it's hard to keep track of what you can and can't do. So here's a quick breakdown of a few services and activities. First off, doctors' offices and dental offices are open. With the exception of Benton, Yakima, and Franklin counties, you can pretty much get a haircut across the state. Dining in is allowed in counties in phase 1.5 or higher. King, Chelan, and Douglas counties are in that stage, but restaurants and bars can only seat 25% of their capacity. The higher the phase, the looser the restrictions. Governor Inslee is changing the rules for religious services. Once a county enters phase 3, religious services held outdoors can be up to 50% capacity or 400 people, whichever is less. That's double the capacity of phase 2. Social distancing and face coverings will be required.